In today's video, we're checking out this beautiful guitar from the folks over at Vola. This is the Vola OZ RV TNC in a lefty, and yes, it's also available in a righty. Before we get into this video, a huge thank you to Greg and Sean from Vola for sending this out. I really appreciate it. This is a really beautiful guitar, and it has some of the most impressive pickup switching combinations available on any electric. So if you're looking for something that can pretty much cover everything, including all three pickups together, this might be the one you're looking for. If you want to check it out, I'll link it down below. You're about to hear this guitar in the context of a jam track, and then we'll get over to some isolated tones. I'll give you a full rundown of what you need to know about this. Let's get into it. Alright, let's cover what you need to know about the Vola OZ RV TNC. So this is a 3 pickup guitar. It's got 2 humbuckers and a single coil in the middle position, but the great news is you can split both the neck and the bridge pickup to get more traditional Strat tones, and that's all done thanks to the push-pull control here on the tone control. So this is the tone control, and it winds the right way for lefties and righties, which is great. If you're a lefty, you know what I'm talking about. The volume control over here is also push-pull, so we can add neck pickup to any of the other positions. So if we're on bridge pickup in humbucker mode, we can pull this up, and then you're gonna get that classic tally position of bridge and neck pickup together. And you can also split coil or coil tap that thanks to this push-pull control. So it allows you to get 2 variations on that. Now, if you're in position 2, which is bridge and middle pickups together, you can pull up on this and add neck pickup to it as well. So you can use all 3 pickups and you still get access to the push-pull control for the coil split over here, which is crazy. So there's so many different potential tone combinations just with this guitar. Over here we have a bypass switch. So what this means is, irrespective of the settings and where you have the controls, if you push this in, everything's back to 10, and I'll showcase that coming right up. This is a reverse headstock guitar, and we get go-toe locking tuners, which is always a great upgrade. Another huge benefit to this guitar is we get 22 stainless steel frets, so they're never going to wear out, and we get this beautiful roasted maple neck. We get glow-in-the-dark fret markers on the top here, which is cool, and also black dot inlays. The neck itself is quite thin, so just make sure you're happy with a thin profile electric guitar, and if you are, I think you'll get a kick out of this. I'm usually more partial to a fatter neck than this, but it still really feels great to play thanks to the roasted maple neck. We get a solid flame maple top on a mahogany body, and guess what? It's not that heavy whatsoever, which is great. The back of this guitar is really stunning. We get a nice belly cut. The contour here is great. If you haven't noticed already, the shape is a little bit different toward the bottom here. So yeah, I think it actually looks quite cool. And being that I'm so used to seeing Vola guitars now, I remember when I first saw that, I was like, man, I don't know about it. But now I've just come to appreciate anything a little bit different. The Vola OZ RV TNC is Vola's top of the line Super Strat, and it comes in this beautiful case right here. This is a proper hard case. It's very comfortable to carry. It has this beautiful blue interior here. It's every bit as good as, you know, the top of the line sort of cases you'll find with much more expensive guitars than this. So yeah, it's a great addition to a beautiful electric guitar. A massive thanks to the guys from Vola for sending this out. If you want to take a look, I'll link it down in the description box below. Here we go. All right, let's kick it off with some clean tones. Now what I'm going to do is just cycle through each of the different pickup combinations, starting on the neck pickup in humbucker mode. We'll split coil it, and then we'll start going through all the different combinations. This guitar is capable of producing a lot of different tones, and I think it really shines clean. It really does sound nice. So this is neck pickup. I'll leave annotations on screen. Here we go. Alright, so there's a couple of extra hidden tones in here. So we can enable neck pickup and bridge pickup together, giving us that more traditional sort of Telecaster tone. This can be either with or without the humbucker in split coil mode. So let's pull this one up here. Let's give this a go. Both feel really good to play, but if you want that sort of more traditional single coil tally tone, you can get it, or of course you can get a noise-free experience thanks to that humbucker in the bridge. There's also one other hidden combination you can get out of this guitar, which is all three pickups. So I'm on both of these two, so in position 2, and then we're going to pull up on the volume control, which enables the neck pickup. Let's have a listen to this. This is without it on for now, so just these two. That's extremely usable. I had a guitar many years ago that had an all three pickup combination and it didn't sound anywhere near as good as this. All right, let's try some crunch tones now. I'm going to cycle through each of the pickup combinations again, and I'll leave all the annotations on screen. It's a lot easier for me to just play and do it this way rather than try and explain it, because if I stuff up, I have to start again. So I'm just going to play. I hope you enjoy some of these tones, starting on bridge pickup here in humbucker mode. So that was all the main combinations. What we're going to do now is try bridge and neck pickup, starting in humbucker mode, then we'll go over to the single coil sort of tally mode. Here we go. That's a pretty special combination with some drive when you're talking about both of these pickups in humbucker mode. I really like it. And lastly, over to all three pickups together. Let's have a listen to this. Now, while I think that sounds okay, I don't like it as much as bridge and neck pickup together. I think with a bit of crunch, this just sort of outperforms it. That's extremely usable, but now we're going to crank up the gain. Let's do it. There's one more thing I want to show you here, and that's the bypass button. So this allows you to go back to maximum volume and tone just by pushing this button in, irrespective of your settings. This is cool. So this is bridge pickup with the volume control most of the way down and the tone control on. So it's on at about 50%. Let's have a listen to this. I kind of mishit it that first go, but the cool thing with this is you can use it musically, or of course you can just use it in the way that I just showed you right there. So these pickups are very dynamic. You turn down, it cleans up, and then if you want, you can either just turn back up to get your full volume sound, or use this bypass switch. All right, let's wrap this up. I'm going to give you my first impressions review of the Vola OZ RV TNC in a lefty. I think visually this is really beautiful. It looks stunning. The neck looks absolutely beautiful. The back of the guitar also is very impressive. It's got just this beautiful grain and finish there. And the clear pickguard also contributes to its overall look. Now, maybe my only complaint with the aesthetics of this is that there are a few air bubbles under the clear pickguard. It's something you won't see on a solid colored one. So just keep that in mind. You can kind of remove them just by using a screwdriver and kind of loosening some of the screws. It will get rid of them a little bit, but it is what it is. Maybe that's my only complaint visually, but it's very minimal and I think it just looks absolutely stunning. This heavily reminds me of the Sir Legacy I tested a little while back at Jerry's Lefty Guitars. It looks absolutely stunning and it plays every bit as good as that. When it comes to playability, there's a few things that you need to know. This neck definitely isn't by any means fat, so if you like a fat neck guitar, you might want to check out one of their other options. This is quite thin, so you'll either like that or you won't, but I'm more partial usually to a fat neck, but after playing this for a while, it's nice and easy to play. I have no complaints with how it feels in my hand, which is awesome. Now, in terms of tones, this thing can do lots. It might be too many tonal options for a lot of folks, but I love the fact that the neck pickup is a humbucker and the bridge pickup is a humbucker. So if you play at a venue with a lot of buzz, you've got a noiseless neck pickup and a noiseless bridge pickup, or if you want more traditional Strat tones, you can get it. And also pulling up on the volume control will get you the neck pickup in any position. And I gotta say, I really like clean all three pickups, but also with a bit of drive, the bridge pickup and the neck pickup working together sounded really nice to my ears. Now, in terms of tuning stability, I haven't had any problems with these Goto tuners whatsoever. I love the fact they're locking tuners. And you get a hard case, which is every bit as good as some of those sort of higher end Fender flight cases, which is killer. So if you're looking for a good quality case, good quality guitar, give these guys a look. There's not a lot to complain about other than the fact I think I'm just gonna have to loosen up this tremolo arm just a hair, but I love the fact it's not floating, so if you break a string, the whole thing's not going to go out of tune. Thanks for watching. My name's Shane. I will catch you on the next one. See ya.